Gamers, so this is just a video to show you the loading times for my ASUS ROG Ally. So now I'm just going to try to load up a game which is already completely switched off. So I'm going to start the timer and switch on the ASUS ROG Ally at the same time if you do not have this handheld. And I want to show you how long it takes just to load a game before just load one game which I have already updated the games and stuff like that. Let's say I want to play Call of Duty 6, right, and the campaign, right, and this would take this long. So let's try, and I want to show you, and I want to upload this video because there's a difference between this and another type of handheld, which is the Nintendo Switch, which takes so much faster to load and so much faster to game. And so I'm kind of thinking like whether Nintendo Switch 2 is would like to upgrade Nintendo Switch 2 instead of upgrading the ASUS ROG Ally X or ASUS XBOX ROG Ally XBOX ROG Ally, because I'm thinking about upgrading one of my handheld. But just want to show you the loading times from off to start up the game. Alright, so if I press play and start at the same time. Okay. Okay, so it looks like nearly 30 seconds. Alright, so I'm already loaded the turn on the ASUS ROG Ally, and straight away it gives me this Armory Crate games, all of my games which I have downloaded here. Alright, so it took like about 1 minute, as you can see, 1 minute to start the ASUS ROG Ally from turn off, and it took us about 1 minute to start from off to turn on and to log in, and straight away to my Armory Crate. So alright, let's try to, I think Call of Duty will take quite a while to start up, so I'll take the one that is the longest game to start up, which is Call of Duty. And I'll also try to start Forza. Let's try to start Forza Motorsport first. Okay, so there's 1 minute here, and now I restart back my timer, and I'm gonna press Forza Motorsport and start the stopwatch at the same time. Play. Okay, now it's starting the game. This is already connected with my mobile hotspot, so it's syncing all my data. Yeah. Okay, so it's already started. Took around 30, now it's about 40 seconds. Just increase the brightness. So it took 1 minute to start. Let's click on play. Let's say I just want to head straight from one of my car, from this car here, and let's pause. So it took about 1 minute to start up this game. So let's say I want to race in a free play. So I press start now. Quick event setup. I just go like time race. Okay, so I'm starting a time. See how long will it takes. So from startup, just now was 1 minute. Now it's 1 minute 32 seconds. Okay, skip all this. Alright, so I want to start my race. I just click start. Still loading. Okay, so the game is, we're gonna start the race already. So it took like 2 minutes, and this is the graphics. Really very nice.
5 minutes left.
I did not press the lossless scaling as well, but if you want to start the game like this and you want to set up the lossless scaling, well, it's just roughly going to take you about 2 minutes and 32 seconds. So it's not that really that bad if you want to game Forza Motorsports. So it's plus on top of that, if your ASUS ROG Ally is switched off and you want to turn it on, so it takes about 3 minutes and 30 seconds, as you can see from this. My battery life is currently 89%. Yeah, I know the battery life is very bad, right? So you can't game that long, but usually I just connect it with my battery power bank and or I plug it in. Okay, so let's get out from here. Okay, let's close this exit. Quit race. Okay. Let's reset this. So it was 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So usually I will just quit from here. I'll get back, and then I'll exit to desktop. Let's say if I finish playing one race, and now I'll go back to the armory crate, and that was Forza Motorsport, so it takes 2 minutes 30 seconds. Let's say if I want to start Starfield, alright, so I just press, I start the timer now. Okay, and start the game. It's not that bad. Starfield, you don't have to load for a long time, and you can just load it quite quickly and you can play the game, right? If you have a good internet speed. Okay, I want to continue my gameplay. It's about 1 minute and 15 seconds. One and a half minutes, still loading. Alright, so I'm in, and this is my ship. So it took me about 1 minute and 44 seconds. Of course, it's not instant, you cannot game like instantly. Like, for example, like if I take this Nintendo Switch, right? Or if I just turn it on without because this battery life is long, so I don't need to turn it off. I just leave it on. I got 98%. So just like, let's say if I, this is 1 minute 45 seconds, right? So if I just want to game here, if you into Nintendo games, because the games, this is a different, you can't compare, you know what I mean? But just the waiting time of gaming is different. I just want to compare the loading time. So let's say if I click play here, right? The time is, I start the time, I click, I get in, and let's say I want to load like Zelda, okay? From just now to now it's already 15 seconds, 14, 17 seconds. Seconds for Nintendo Switch Oled. This is a Nintendo Switch Oled. So I'll continue. Get in, load my current gameplay. The good thing about this is that Nintendo Switch Oled, Nintendo's stratosphere, like Nintendo's, you know, the software, the games, and everything like that. You do not need to worry about updating. You don't need to worry about, you know, constantly like adjusting this that graphic. So we're in, okay? So it takes about 1 minute from just press this load, I mean to turn your switch on your Nintendo Switch OLED, to press on the game and to play the game. It takes about a minute, yeah. But one thing good about this is I will never have to worry about the constant updates. Sometimes like I did not update my gameplay for ROG Ally, and I need to wait. I need to have a good internet speed, and then so that the update will, then I can play the game. So it's just the updates, I think. But for Nintendo Switch, you don't really need to worry about updates because it's all here, and you got a key, you got a game card with you. So yeah, so I just want to feature this. So I want to close this game, right? So I just go back home, and or I can just like leave it off like that. Then I can turn it on again, wake it up, and head back to the game, you know what I mean? Without any worries, without the fan overheating, because there's a fan here, right? So, and then the battery life, you know, this is way better than battery life. You can just, it's thinner. It's not about this now, just want to show you ROG Ally's waiting time. So let's say if I close, because it's a different game, different types of gaming gameplays, games and stuff like that. So Nintendo has its own games, and Xbox, PC have its own games, you know. So it cannot be compared. So it's both different worlds. So what I'm trying to say is now is that it took about 1 minute to load that, and this whole thing, if I from turn off to on, it will take about 3 minutes. Because I have to turn it off because the fan is always running. You can feel the wind here. I can't just sleep, make it sleep. Like let's say now if I make it sleep, all right, there's still air here, you know, like fan is living on, and then the battery might die out. So you still need to switch this off, or you need to like plug it in and you can just turn it off like that. But let's say if I turn it back on, okay, put my thumbprint, then it got stuck a little bit, but it's you're back again gaming, yeah. But the fan, you have to worry about the fan. You can't just, it will die out, like eventually it will die out because the battery is quite weak. But as you can see, the loading time is not that long. It's just that the updates that you have to worry about for Windows. So let's say I want to quit this game now. Okay, let's say I quit this game. Save and quit to main menu. Okay, let's quit. It takes a while as well to quit. Like let's say I click play, quit to desktop, right? Confirm. So it takes a while, unless you want to do the shortcut where you just close the window, but I'm just going to just quit it like that. But for me, this is one of the first. This feels like one of the OG of like AAA games handheld, man. This is it, man. ROG Ally, ASUS ROG Ally, one of the first, man. It's one of the first to enter the market with Steam Deck, you know. So this I'm gonna keep this. I'm not gonna like sell it or anything like that. This is really one of my favorite handhelds that I have owned until today. Even can compare it with my first Lenovo Legion Go, because the sound system is so good. The size is like just perfect. It's not that heavy. So all right. So it takes about 40 seconds to close the whole thing. All right. So a lot of this I'm really very happy with this. But it's just that the screen is kind of small. But I guess that's handheld size anyways. 7-inch. If you want a slightly bigger, you have to get Lenovo Legion Go, which is 8-inch. Now the sweet spot is more for like around 8-inch, when I feel 8-inch is the best to game. But it depends on, because I do not have those newer Z2 Extreme, you know, Z2 handheld. You know, I don't have newer like MSI Claw 8, Tempest, you know, AI8. Yeah, those newer handheld, like, you know, this one, ASUS XBOX ROG Ally X, you know what I mean, Lenovo Legion Go 2. So I'm a bit like one gen behind, like 20% behind, so I do not know how. So I'm waiting probably for my Nintendo Switch 2, and we'll see. So let's load one last game, Call of Duty, which takes a long time to load. So I'm just going to start this game now, and let's say from 0 seconds, play. Okay, load. Let's see how long will it take to load Call of Duty, a campaign, Call of Duty campaign, Call of Duty 6 campaign. Yeah, let's see how long it will take to load this game. So 17, 18. It's going to take a few times. Yeah, I need to restart because you're going to log in and log out. So it's going to take like 3 times just to play this game, to restart the game, due to the fact that I think the login or the games, the Call of Duty version. So I don't know why it takes 3 times for me to start to play this game. It's gonna take a while. It's already 1 minute, and it's already 38 seconds here. This might take a while depending on the PC and depending on the game and your PC. So launching of Call of Duty 6 campaign for my ASUS ROG Ally is kind of slow. So it gives me like, I hold a little bit because I said the loading time is going to take quite long. But I don't mind because I'm not in a rush. I will still load it and play it. But usually if I want to play, I want to finish the whole one episode edit so that I do not have to load it again. Alright, so it's loaded 1.5 minutes, but I just want to load. I'll see the time until the time that I play the game itself. Alright, see how long. Okay, skip all this. So I need to sign in to my profile first. The time is already 2 minutes. So you kind of have to like prepare yourself for it as well to load the game. And how much battery left? 72%. So the battery life is pretty fast to go down. So in case you guys want to upgrade your ROG Ally, you can think about it, because I do not know what's the new. So I need to restart the Xbox ROG Ally X. How long does it takes to load Call of Duty, Forza Motorsport? You know, how long does it take to load the game? So if it takes half of this time, then this might be worth it to upgrade. You know, that's the only thing that I'm. Okay. Now let's go to Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. All right. So I just click play. It's already like 3 minutes. I'm not in the game yet. Still loading. Alright, let's go to the campaign. Alright. So now it's just restart. because of the campaign, so I need to restart again. Okay, it's already 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Okay. Alright, so let's say I want to go in. I finished a couple of this campaign. Let's straight away just go into the cradle and resume this game. It's loading again, and now it's already 4 minutes. Alright. Okay, so I'm in. So let's pause. 4 minutes and 10 seconds. And if you want to add on the boot up for 1 more minute, so it takes 5 minutes and 10 seconds to load Call of Duty. Each time you want to game Call of Duty, but the other games it takes about like 3 minutes. So this is the current condition for the loading times for ASUS ROG Ally, and the only problem now is that it all depends up to you. If the Xbox ROG Ally can load games faster than this and can shorten the time by 2 minutes or 3 minutes, then I think it's reasonable, and it's reasonable for you to let this go and get a ASUS Xbox ASUS ROG Ally, the latest one, which just came out this few days ago. Yesterday, I think, it just came out. Yeah, so I think it's worth it to upgrade because of the waiting times and because of a higher GPU Z2 Extreme. Yeah, and and the battery life and everything. I think I should upgrade. That's one thing. I should let this go, but currently I'm not. So I will think about it. I will see how. But definitely not Lenovo Legion Go 2 because that is so expensive. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Yeah. So this is just a video regarding the loading times for my ASUS ROG Ally, and for those of you who are curious and do not own an ASUS ROG Ally before, and this is how long it takes to load the game. And I think this is about it for this video. I just want to say thanks for the view, thanks for the likes, and yeah, I hope I'll see you guys really soon for the next video. And I just want to say enjoy gaming, be happy and cool always. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.